Hi, the United States is a tapestry of diverse cultures, histories, and philosophies, and this diversity is reflected in the legal systems of its 50 states. Each state possesses its own set of laws, shaped by factors such as historical context, geographical considerations, political ideologies, and social values. This patchwork of regulations can seem bewildering at first glance, but it serves a crucial role in accommodating the unique needs and circumstances of each state's population. One fundamental reason for the variation in state laws is the principle of federalism, which is enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. Federalism allows states to exercise a degree of autonomy, enabling them to create laws that cater to their specific circumstances. The framers of the Constitution understood that a one-size-fits-all approach would not be effective in a nation as vast and varied as the United States. They recognized that states have different populations, economies, climates, and cultural backgrounds, which necessitated a legal framework that could adapt to these differences. Historically, the original 13 colonies had their own legal systems influenced by English common law, local customs, and the needs of their inhabitants. As these colonies evolved into states, they retained the ability to legislate according to their unique experiences and challenges. For instance, states like California and Florida, with their significant immigrant populations and diverse economies, have laws that reflect the complexities of their demographics. In contrast, states like Wyoming or Montana, with their vast rural landscapes and smaller populations, may prioritize laws that address land use, agriculture, and resource management. Geography also plays a critical role in shaping state laws. States with coastal access, such as Florida and New Jersey, have laws that govern maritime activities, fishing rights, and tourism, reflecting their reliance on these industries. Conversely, landlocked states like Nebraska and Kansas may focus more on agricultural regulations and land use policies tailored to their farming communities. Additionally, environmental laws can vary significantly based on a state's natural resources and ecological concerns. For example, states rich in oil and gas reserves, such as Texas and North Dakota, have developed laws that promote energy extraction, while states with fragile ecosystems, like California, have stringent environmental protections to preserve their unique habitats. Political ideology is another significant factor influencing the differences in state laws. The United States is home to a spectrum of political beliefs, and these ideologies often manifest in the legislative priorities of individual states. For instance, states with more liberal political leanings, such as California and New York, may enact progressive laws regarding social issues, healthcare, and environmental protection. In contrast, states with conservative majorities, like Alabama and Oklahoma, may prioritize laws that emphasize traditional values, gun rights, and business-friendly regulations. This ideological divide can lead to stark contrasts in laws concerning issues such as abortion, education, and taxation. Social values and cultural heritage also play a pivotal role in shaping state laws. Each state has its own historical context, which influences the collective mindset of its residents. For example, states with a strong history of civil rights activism, such as Georgia and Mississippi, may have laws that reflect ongoing efforts to address social justice issues. Meanwhile, states with a more homogeneous population may have laws that align closely with the majority's cultural beliefs, potentially leading to legislation that does not consider minority perspectives. This cultural lens can result in laws that vary widely, from marriage equality to drug policy. The legal landscape is also influenced by the economic conditions of each state. States with robust economies may have laws that foster business growth and innovation, while those facing economic challenges may implement regulations aimed at protecting workers and consumers. For example, states like Texas, known for their business-friendly environment, often have fewer regulations on businesses, which can attract corporations and foster economic growth. On the other hand, states with high unemployment rates may prioritize labor laws that protect workers' rights and promote job security. The judicial system within each state further contributes to the differences in laws. Each state has its own court system, which interprets and enforces the laws enacted by the state legislature. Variations in judicial philosophy and the makeup of the courts can lead to different interpretations of the same law, resulting in divergent legal outcomes. For example, a law regarding gun control may be interpreted differently in a liberal state compared to a conservative one, leading to varied enforcement and legal precedents. This judicial discretion allows for localized adaptation of laws, aligning them more closely with the values and needs of the community. Moreover, the process of lawmaking itself varies from state to state. Each state has its own legislative process, including how laws are proposed, debated, and enacted. Some states have citizen initiatives that allow residents to propose laws directly, while others rely solely on elected representatives. This can lead to significant differences in how responsive a state is to the desires of its constituents. States with active citizen engagement may see laws that reflect the immediate concerns of their populations, while states with less civic involvement may lag in addressing pressing issues. The influence of interest groups and lobbyists cannot be overlooked when examining why state laws differ. Each state has its own set of powerful interest groups that advocate for specific policies, ranging from environmental regulations to business interests. These groups often have significant sway in the legislative process, pushing for laws that align with their agendas. The strength and influence of these groups can vary widely from state to state, leading to differing legal frameworks that reflect the priorities of those who can most effectively advocate for their interests. In addition to these factors, the historical context of each state also plays a crucial role in shaping its laws. Some states have unique historical legacies that continue to influence their legal systems today. For instance, states with a history of slavery and segregation, such as South Carolina and Louisiana, may confront ongoing challenges related to racial inequality and civil rights. The legal frameworks that emerge in these states often reflect an attempt to address historical injustices while navigating the complexities of modern society. The evolution of technology and societal norms also contributes to the variation in state laws. As new technologies emerge, states must grapple with how to regulate them. For instance, laws surrounding digital privacy, cybersecurity, and online commerce vary significantly across states, as lawmakers attempt to keep pace with rapid technological advancements. Additionally, shifting societal norms around issues such as marriage, gender identity, and drug use have prompted states to reevaluate and update their legal frameworks, resulting in a patchwork of laws that reflect differing attitudes and beliefs. The interplay between state and federal law adds another layer of complexity to the legal landscape. While the federal government establishes certain baseline laws, states retain the authority to enact more stringent regulations. This can lead to a situation where state laws diverge significantly from federal law, particularly in areas such as immigration, healthcare, and criminal justice. For instance, some states have chosen to legalize marijuana for recreational use, despite its continued prohibition at the federal level. This divergence illustrates the dynamic relationship between state and federal law, where states assert their rights to legislate according to the will of their residents. The role of the judiciary in shaping state laws cannot be understated. State courts often interpret laws in ways that reflect the values and priorities of their communities. Judicial decisions can set important precedents that influence future legislation and legal interpretations. For instance, landmark court cases in states like Massachusetts and California have played pivotal roles in advancing marriage equality, prompting legislative changes that align with evolving societal attitudes. The judiciary serves as both a check on legislative power and a catalyst for legal change, contributing to the diverse legal landscape across the United States. In conclusion, the differences in state laws across the United States can be attributed to a multitude of factors, including federalism, geography, political ideology, social values, economic conditions, judicial interpretation, and historical context. This diversity reflects the unique circumstances of each state, allowing them to tailor their legal frameworks to meet the specific needs of their populations. While this patchwork of laws can create confusion and complexity, it also embodies the spirit of democracy and local governance, allowing states to experiment with policies that resonate with their residents. As society continues to evolve, so too will the laws of each state. adapting to the changing needs and values of their communities. The dynamic nature of state law is a testament to the rich tapestry of American life, where each thread contributes to the overall narrative of a diverse and vibrant nation.